Skelem, and this is my Loopstation Wildcard for the GBB24 World League.
I'm lost in the sway of your hips. Cause my life is falling in pieces. You're killing my desire. In your eyes are burning fire, but you're acting like a liar. Can handle all the kisses, wandering around the city. But I should better retire, cause your love is like a toxic spire. Whoa, whoa. If I say nothing is fine, but if not you're for a rise, I should better keep quiet and I slowly close my eyes. But I know that is not why you're running my empire, so this is my call goodbye. Cause you're toxic. Toxic. Whoa, 'cause you are toxic. Whoa, 'cause you are toxic. Whoa, whoa. If say nothing is fine, but if not you're for a rise, I should better keep quiet and I slowly close my eyes. But I know that is not why you're running my empire, so this is my call goodbye. 'Cause you are toxic. Yes. Bona.
All right. We got Skelem here. All right. So, it's like for me, I haven't seen Skelem in a long time. I think the last time I actually watched him was his wildcards for the GBB. You know what? Actually, I think he did an elimination for the World Champs as well. Yeah. So that would be the last time. So haven't heard too much of him lately. But yeah, Skelem is one of these guys I just genuinely don't know what to expect, because like even before the last time I heard him, it wasn't someone I've been following very closely in the Loopstation scene. But yeah, so for me, I didn't really know what to expect from him, but like hearing this track here, and especially his second round wildcard, he had like some crazy innovation with his second round wildcard.
Yeah.
I felt like for this one here, it was a little bit different in terms of like style, but I really like a lot of things he did with this with wildcard, especially the fact that I've been seeing this a lot lately in the Loopstation. It actually confused the hell out of me the first time I saw somebody do this, but at the very beginning of his wildcard here, he did this little part where He stepped back from his loop station, and the notes started playing like out of
Actually,
nowhere. What was?
you can you'll see it in the video, but I have no clue how he did it too. Like I at least now I can't think of it yet, and I was very visibly confused and
Yeah.
puzzled.
So
Yeah,
apparently,
really
there's
cool.
like you have the capability to kind of delay like tracks when they play, so you can like press a track to play, but it actually won't start playing until like it meets a time interval that you set on the device. And apparently that's the thing on the MK2, and I had no idea about it. And my hero did that actually in the Japanese championships, and it absolutely like confused the hell out of me that I went on like a 5 minute rant saying like, how the hell is that even possible? Like, there's no way he didn't even touch anything. He never touched his device for like a minute, and somehow he just had like two crazy drops back to back without touching his device. So I thought like I didn't say he was cheating, but I just thought like the secondary device was just like next level. But apparently it's like something on the RC505 MK2 itself that I just didn't realize. But anyway, Skelem did that here at the very first portion. But yeah, other than that, I thought it was a pretty solid wildcard. I liked a lot about it. I don't know if it's an original track. I'm going to assume it is, which makes it even more impressive. At the end of the day, had some very satisfying, hard-hitting drops, and the structure was very, very good. The musicality was on point. Had some nice sound design in there as well. So yeah, I thought overall it was a very solid wildcard.
Yeah, me too. And I feel like I resonate with you when you say like you kind of don't know what to expect with Skelem sometimes. Like it's because of his variety and also um I feel like the common theme with Skelem is like his like passion that he brings to like his performance, the energy in general. It's just really really original as in it feels very Skelem to me like consistently. Um yeah, and I think he's probably the best at doing that. Um I also I also love like the hair and the eyepiece and everything. That's really cool. Um yeah, just he I can tell like he put a lot of effort into making the video and making the like doing the performance and like making it look good, you know? Also with the screen in the back. Also his table had the two colors that like matched his shirt. Like all those details I actually enjoyed a lot. Just that like this kind of stuff probably doesn't go into the judging as much. Like performance definitely does, but then the video wouldn't really. But then as a viewer, I just really enjoyed that. I enjoy seeing that, and yeah, really respect the effort put in.
Yeah, I think this is something he's been working on for a long time. Again, I don't see too much of Skelem, but I do remember watching him more particularly in the clip 1v1s. I think he battled Rusi at some point. It must have been like a year and a half, 2 years ago at this point. I don't know, but he was sporting that eyepiece back then as well. So I think like ultimately as time went on, he kind of developed himself as like a character, I guess you want to say. And he's kind of like sticking true to that, and now he's got to a point where he's kind of like owning that, and it feels like authentic in a way, which adds a lot to the performance aspect, like you said. Just like having his whole like hair like kind of like in that style, and his like shirt to match, and the really cool like little eyepiece there as well. So yeah, he's really selling the performance aspect as well, and like you said, the production was on point as well. So yeah, he's basically he's nailing like pretty much every category essentially that like a judge would probably be looking for and like grading a wild card of this kind of sort. So yeah, like it does play a lot because ultimately the most important part is definitely the music, right? The track that you're playing. But when you're creating something for the Grand Beatbox Battle as it evolved over the years, there's a lot more factors to consider nowadays. Like the production is one massive part, I think. And yeah, he's like really, he's focusing on all aspects rather than just like his musical track, which I assume a lot of other people will. Like we just watched Smonal, he took that into consideration as well. So yeah, I think Skelem did that very well. And again, I think he nailed it in pretty much all fronts here. But again, at the end of the day, there's only 6 spots, right? So this is hyper competitive. And At the end of the day, it's hard for me to predict where he will fall because I honestly have only seen like 3 or 4 of these wildcards so far for the GBB Loopstation category. So, and his was released relatively early. I think like the deadline's in early March, maybe. So
March 9th, yeah. So, like
yeah,
there will be, I mean, yeah, many crazy wildcards upcoming as well. But this is definitely a very strong wildcard. I agree.
in respect to these guys who just put it out early, huh? You know, like if it
Yeah.
was me, if it was up to me, you had someone like Mr. Esso. Remember, he had his almost out in like day 1, right? I think it was released before day 1 for his members, but once like
Yeah, yeah.
the wildcard competition started, he released it to the public. So he had his out since day 1. So respect to these guys, man, who release it early. You know, getting that extra recognition or just like having confidence is a really nice thing. But yeah, if it was up to me, I'd spend every last second trying to perfect it. But I feel like he was able to kind of do that before like the time constraint. So that's really impressive.
Yeah, yeah. There's a certain confidence to like being at peace with where the song is, and you know, filming the wild card and putting it out. I I tend to do wild cards last minute as well. I tend to make battle rounds last minute as well. I totally feel that sentiment. But yeah, big ups to Skelem for doing it early and like putting all the effort to do all that. Like great song, great visuals, everything.
All right, so that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Yeah, this is shaping up to be a pretty stacked, wildcard competition, but that's to be expected. You know, it is at the end of the day the biggest competition, so there's going to be a lot of names in the hat at the end of the day. You'll be seeing a lot more reactions from me for this competition, but yeah, so far it is shaping up to be really competitive, and yeah, it's getting me excited to see like who else is gonna throw their hat into the mix, and who else is gonna have some crazy innovation. So anyway, that's it for this video. If you guys enjoyed what you heard here, links in the description to the original video. Go leave it a like. Go check out Skelem as well. Links in the description to his original, not original channel, his only channel, I assume. So go leave him a subscription if you enjoy what you hear from him. If you like what you heard from me, leave a like on this video. You can sub to my channel. You can check out my Discord channel as well. Links in the description to that. Duncan.
And yeah, if you want to support me, you can follow me on Instagram or subscribe to me on YouTube, or to both, under the name Duncan Loops.
And other than that, we will see you in the next Beatbox reaction video.